Hi, my name is Jude. About 8-9 years ago, I ended up writing a book. One of the most uncomfortable things that I ever thought that I was ever going to have to do. I postponed it almost my entire lifetime, or maybe not that long. That's a long time. But I postponed it because of the responsibility that I had to, the accountability that I had to it. And because I just didn't think that I could do it. But I knew that it kept coming back to me and it kept coming back to me, and I knew that I was going to have to do something about it. I had hired a coach. She said for me to be credible and be here and talk to people, I had to write a book. So I did. I dedicated one weekend, no, I take that back. I dedicated a Sunday every week until I finished that book. It turned out to be called Over 40 Fit and Fab, A Guide to Empowerment and Authentic Self, blah, blah, blah. I wrote it primarily for women because at the age of 40, our bodies start changing, our mind starts changing. We start thinking a little bit differently, even though I'm a little bit over 40. Realizing that I was a part of this whole game, and there were so many things that I wanted to share, so many things that I wanted to experience with my education in spiritual psychology, etc. So fast forward to where I am right now. Here's another place where I am, where I'm finding amazing discomfort. I have put off doing these videos, I can't tell you how many times. Actually, I've done them, and now I have to sit down and edit them, and I got bronchitis a couple of weeks ago. That was a perfect excuse for me not to do it. However, what this is all about, and what I want to invite you to relate to, is the fact that when you want something so bad and you feel that you have something to share in this world, and you come up against a lot of discomfort, essentially what that means that there is learning in the process, that you are being gifted with the opportunity to find out just exactly what is this that I'm trying to be told. And as we've talked about it before, in the school where I went, it's like school is in session. We are in Earth School. We are here not to just get up in the morning, brush our teeth, have cereal, go to work, come home, work out, come home, have dinner, go to bed, get up, and do it over and over and over again. We are here as spiritual beings having a human experience to be more of what it is that we have allowed ourselves to be. Now, I'm not saying everybody, but this whole process is endless. And it's a wonderful process, and the process is welcome to your world. Your hopes, your dreams, your desires, your passions are here for you. And the way the world is nowadays, we are being asked more than any other time in history, we are being asked to step up our game. We are being asked to wake up. That responsibility and awareness as to who we are and what our purpose is on this planet is in the forefront. That we can't just continue to make the same mistakes that we've made over the years, because we are not taking care of ourselves, nor are we taking care of each other, nor are we taking care of this planet. Now, there's many people out here, or out there, that are talking the same jargon that I'm talking about right now. One in particular who is amazing is Oprah. She has a wonderful show on Sundays called Super Soul Sunday. Now, she has you join her and her guest under the oaks in Santa Barbara or on her property in Hawaii. I have you joining me in my office with my camera and my 2 cats. That's it. But there may be something that I'm saying right now, and I'm hoping that I reach some of you that you can relate to, that I may be your go-to person when it comes to, hey, maybe Jude's got some information that she can give me when it comes to, really, why am I here? And what is my purpose? So I'm going to be bringing you what I call Salon Chats. Welcome to your world. And some of the things I'm going to be talking about is, who are you? You know, if you remove everything that you own and you're standing there butt naked, who are you? Spirituality. It's not a religion. It's a way of being. Responsibility. Talking about responsibility. Do you know what it really means? It's not like, okay, I'm responsible for going to work. What is my responsibility for who I am and how I show up completely and totally authentic each and every day? Choosing you first. I mean, this goes back to when you went to church, or maybe your parents would mention it, or you've heard it in passing over the years, intermittently, when somebody said you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. Well, then they didn't say anything else, and it sounded very profound, and it sounded like, ooh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I do, I have to. But the fact is, you never really knew, at least I never knew, what does it mean, have to love myself before I can love anybody else? Well, we'll talk more about that. If you got your, or if you feel that you got your together, well, think again. Bottom line is, we never really get it together because we're rising up our ladder of awareness and responsibility and spirituality and of being full and totally present and wonderful and living our life and our dreams and our passions and understanding how we go about doing that and facing our fears and our insecurities and everything. Okay? So just when you think you might have it together, that universe, it just sends something down to you or around you, and all of a sudden school goes back in session again. So we'll talk about how to be comfortable with that. Surrendering to what is. What are you willing to surrender to find out what these answers are as to why you are here? I'll even talk about a little bit of the few things that happened to me, like when I ended up getting breast cancer in 2000 and what I ended up doing with that and how I took responsibility for myself, what my process was. Now, no, I'm just going to be telling you stories, but they're my stories. And I want you to realize that when I say welcome to your world, we're going to get to the point where you're going to be able to take pause to the fact is, what is your world? And are you living your story, or are you living somebody else's story that you adopted so long ago that you don't even know that it's not you? So I want you to hang in there. Come join me every week. I hope that the topic of conversation is something that kind of like gives you a little affirmation for the day. And once again, my name is Jude. Over 40 Fit and Fab is my book. And our talks are going to be welcome to your world. And I look forward to talking to you again very soon. Bye.